Okay, so if I was to say to you, a little bit of a Colorado perspective question. If I was to say you 2025, your Seattle Seahawks quarterback of the future is going to be Shedeur Sanders. Chad Brown says,
Okay. Shedeur was definitely the best part of the Colorado Buffaloes football team last year. Same time, that team won 4 games. 4 games. Once the Pac-12 schedule started, the rails came on. The train came off.
yeah.
And Shedeur, in a little bit of a Russell Wilson-esque fashion, was not necessarily on time and was continuing looking for the big plays because there was no run game. He was looking for his speedy receivers downfield, but there wasn't a cohesive pass and attack around that. Able to put up some pretty good numbers against some maybe some outclassed defenses, but I'm not sold on Shedeur just yet. Is he a part of the conversation going into this year? Yeah, but I need to see some more progress from a pocket awareness standpoint, from an executing the offense on time standpoint. This year he'll have a NFL offensive coordinator in Pat Shurmur. Pat Shurmur didn't exactly light it up his last NFL gig as the offensive coordinator for the Denver Broncos, but Pat's got a lot of NFL experience. So if Shedeur is going to make strides towards being an NFL quarterback, he's got a guy who has done it at the NFL level as his offensive coordinator. So we'll see if he's able to make the leap from talented to a true NFL style quarterback.
You're happy? Are you relatively happy with what Deion's doing there? Because they had to kind of restock the program. It seemed like, and he especially seemed like he took it down to the studs when he walked in there to Deion with some of the, you guys can go, bye bye, see you. You're not very good, bye bye, and then started to kind of is he turning in that right direction?
We'll see this year. As I said, last year 4-8. He started the season with a magical start, 3-0, and then obviously things fell apart. And I knew, and every football person who's been around football long enough, you can't fast forward the team building process. It's impossible. It takes a while. Even if you get this great band of mercenaries to end on campus, well, they got to learn how to play together. They got to learn how to be a cohesive team. So that was clearly an issue last year. There weren't enough studs up front on the offense and defensive line. They did a great job recruiting this year, but we'll see if he's able to do what a lot of coaches have struggled with, was bringing those guys together to be a team. The recruiting is great. You got some NIL dollars behind the program. The kids can wear their social media handles on the back of their practice jerseys. But are these guys coming there for Coach Prime, or are they coming there to be Colorado Buffaloes? Do they come there for NIL dollars, or they come there to win football games to be the best team in the Big 12? So when you bring in mercenaries, which these kids are at this point, that is a fair question to ask versus a more high school-oriented style recruiting where you are bringing in guys who are planning on being there for the next 4 or 5 years. These kids all ran into difficulties some other place, and it came to Colorado to try to rewrite their career or rewrite the story about themselves. So there's a reason why they left. There's a reason why they weren't offered the same NIL dollars wherever they left, because some of these kids have come from blue blood schools like Michigan and Alabama, but why they leave those places to be a Buffalo? So I still got lots of questions, and those questions will be answered this season.